Alright gang, today we have a new AMR9 build. This is going to be my new go-to build for Resurgence as of right now. I know the HMR9 is like kind of king of the crop, the RAM 9 is really good as well, but this AMR9 is absolutely insane. Definitely what I'm using in Resurgence ranked right now. For the attachments, we got the Nimbus 6 integrated suppressor, DR6 hand stop, the 5.56 NATO high grain rounds. There are low grain rounds, make sure you put high grade rounds. We got 50 round mags with the MK3 reflector. Let's go ahead and bring this into the firing range and we can get a better understanding of this gun from here. So you all know what we like to do here is aim at the bottom of this thing, we don't hold the joystick and we let it rip. And we're going to see a way different recoil pattern than what we've seen in this gun. Something that this gun always has, the first 3 shots, you get 2 shots, one and then another. There's a big gap right here. You get a big burst of recoil in the first 3 shots, and then after that, it's steady. It doesn't quite reach the top of the board, so in 50 rounds, that's not horrible. There's quite a bit of horizontal recoil in that, but it's almost in a perfect line straight up. So again, big burst at first, and then it's practically straight up. A little bit of that horizontal in the mix. Bullets are going left to right. Nothing we can't fix with a little bit of horizontal movement as we're shooting. But mastering this is going to be the key to this gun right here. We're going to want to make sure that we can pull down and then it's not so aggressive. I'm standing still here. I'm not actually using my rotational. That's already a super tight pattern. Let's see if we can't add like a little more of that rotational into it. See how tight we can kind of get that. It got a little bit sloppy there at the end. The bulk of the spray was really right here. That kind of fell off at the end. Let's go ahead and make the adjustment here to the dummies. We're going to go ahead and add 3 plates so we get an idea of damage profiles for Warzone. So that is close range, that's mid range. It's going to be long range, not really ideal because of the recoil at long range, but it gives you an idea of what kind of damage that can be done. Up close though, this thing absolutely rips, especially if you land that headshot. This thing melts. That's once plates are broken at far. So even if you're using, let's say like the Bruen, this is the gun we kind of covered yesterday. We break plates at a distance, we have to reload. We can switch to this gun and get it done relatively quick. But the TTK for this thing is absolutely ridiculous. It's a bigger build than what we were used to, so it has a little bit slower for mobility, but it's not slow enough to where it's a complete bust for this class. It's definitely something I still want to run in Resurgence right now. Maybe with a little bit of that rotational aim assist, you make it a little more accurate once you're on target. So once you find your target, just kind of strafing lightly left to right helps you keep on playing. As for the Bruen, this is definitely going to be my new go-to for Warzone because of how accurate this gun actually is. You should be able to nail your headshots relatively no problem. The more you use it, obviously, the more you're going to get used to it. But this is probably going to be the overall best class we got right now in Warzone. I really just wanted to cover the AMR9 in this video, but I'll go ahead and show this Bruen as well. Because this is like my new go-to setup, so we'll go ahead and cover 2 birds with 1 stone if you didn't see yesterday's video. This is going to be the recoil pattern for this Bruen. It's going to be up heavy left vertical. This is the suppressed version. Actually, I ran this build yesterday. I like running it with the Cassia script, so, let's see, filters. We're going to go ahead and put on brakes. We're going to put on this guy right here. This actually makes a dramatic impact to the recoil. It's not so aggressive to the left now. You see what we mean? It's way more slight to the left, almost just more vertical than anything. And this makes this gun way more accurate. The only negative effect to that is it's not going to be suppressed. You're going to go loud, people are going to notice you, but when you have an AR that'll shoot an LMG that accurate at range, you can afford to not be silent to hit these shots. Absolutely fries out. And then AMR9, again, paired together, I think it's a good class. Most LMGs have really big mags. This one only has a 60. So let's just say we shoot this guy, we shoot this guy. Okay, we missed a bunch of shots, and now we hit this guy. He's cracked. We have to switch. This AMR9 will be able to hold it down and still be able to kill 3 people. If one person already has plates broken. If we're talking just like off of 1 mag, maybe we don't miss our shots. We should be able to put quite a few people down. But realistically, this is like an ideal gun for duos. So if you're pushing a team, just like play your engagement carefully and don't try to rush all 4 because 1 mag's not going to get the job done unless 2 people are already damaged. then we're looking, you know, more realistic territories. But super solid gun. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, man. Hit that sub button, crush that like button. I'll catch y'all tomorrow for another heater. Let's get it.